Kind of a rough weekend at home. We were definitely expecting better results than we achieved. It's really tough to find your team identity once SEC play starts, and we had a lot of momentum going into that last week of the preseason, pre-conference schedule, and then it just seemed like, we had one injury, and I think a couple of players lost some confidence, and then the next thing you know, we're trying to find ourselves again in SEC play. And as Coach Mott already mentioned, when you get into SEC play, every team is so good that it's just tough to all of a sudden get that momentum back and get that confidence back, and that's just where we're at right now. Emily Strout is playing like an All-American, and Friday night against Georgia just had an incredible match for our team. We had multiple opportunities in the first set and the third set to win those sets. And, when you have those set points, if you don't execute and you don't get them, it just seems like it kills momentum. When you finish off a set and you're going to the other side, you feel like, hey, we've flipped the match and we got a chance. And had a couple of momentum killers on Friday night, but felt like we competed really well. We almost hit 300 as a team, so our offense played really well. We just didn't make good defensive stops when we needed to. And then we turned around Sunday against another good team, Auburn. Had multiple chances. I didn't feel like we started the match very well, but I thought we played better as it went on, and especially in that third set when we controlled the whole thing. Thought we had some momentum going into the fourth, and then they jumped out on us and got a 5 or 6 point lead, and we just never recovered in that set. Aubrey Suttlemeyer had a nice match coming off the bench. Bailey Scott had a great match. We put her in a starting role for the first time in SEC play, and she played really well, both middle blockers. And anytime your middle blockers are playing well, that means you're passing the ball well, and that had been a problem of ours, was our first contact. So it was nice to see that come around. We just have to find a couple of more players that can help Emily from a kill standpoint. She had another nice match. From a point standpoint, she kind of ran out of gas there in that fourth set, and that's when we need some others to step up. But this team is working really hard. We have good team chemistry. We have all the things that as a coach that you would want to try to work yourself out of a hole. We're not worried about any of the small things like that. We just, a lot of the issues with our team right now are details that we're just not taking care of, and we're looking forward to having a good week of practice and preparation as we head to Arkansas, who's also been struggling. I mean, they haven't won in the league yet either, and then we'll get back and we'll host LSU. They don't play this week, so when we play them, they will have not won in the league either. So somebody's going to get some momentum after this weekend. We hope it's us.